So one of the things I really like about this area is these torsos attached to giant meat hooks things on the wall.
Yeah. The way they're squirming around like that, it's very Doom-esque.
Yeah, kinda. It has a very Quake vibe to it. They even look really low poly, so it almost looks like it would fit in Quake.
Or a really bad, I'm sorry, not really bad, but an OpenX Doom mod. Or DirectX, I'm sorry.
Wow, that was easy for you to say.
I think I was mixing up like 4 different kinds of technology.
Yeah, it happens. So here's another wonderful free weapon box. Kind of easy to miss, to be honest. Not sure how much good it'll do us. Arcane makes sets just ridiculous fakes he makes all throughout the game, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I know he's supposed to be bearing his fangs or something, but he just looks ridiculous.
Yeah, he looks just really pathetic.
Poor, sad, surprised Kane. So nothing really happens in that room. He'll continue to beat on those two. You can hear him thumping away back there. Nothing really interesting. Here's the chick from the intro video, still sort of turning on these switches, but at least this time there's no one to set on fire, so she doesn't freak out. But we'll kill her anyways.
Too bad you can't throw her into the fire. Maybe you could.
It's very possible you could. Wow. Now I wish I'd had.
Hindsight's 20/20.
There's a lot of things about this level I wish I kind of explored a little bit, but, you know, you're trying to get it done in a reasonable time frame. I mean, an hour is enough video as it is. You guys don't need me dicking around for 5 minutes trying to throw people in fire. Or do you?
I don't know. I mean, what's another 5 minutes on top of an hour?
It's true. So these guards sort of appear out of nowhere. They try to get the drop on me. This one snuck up on me while I was getting that box, and then this one's like taking revenge for his best friend. But as with all guards, they are incredibly easy. And again, no, actually, do I drink the? No, I guess I don't. Don't know why I held on that long, though. Anyway. So, hopefully in a minute we're out of this room with way too much tiling. Oh, and here's what I was talking about earlier. You can see these guys actually do come back. And you can impale them with spikes yourselves.
Or maybe they're different guys. I'm skeptical.
I don't know. It wouldn't make much sense if they were eternally punished and then died. Like that.
That's true. Although that needed a sound effect.
It has one. It's just really tiny. You can hear the crunch and the.
That one's better, but it needs a good thump. Just like a nice, quick, sudden thump sound.
I think you ask too much of these developers.
I'm sorry. If they got it right in Dragon's Lair, in a 2-second clip of Dirk the Daring getting smashed, they could have done it.
Yeah,
yes.
but that game also had higher production values.
And that's saying something.
Why? Because it was a cartoon that occasionally blinked with a different color?
Yes.
And all you had to do was push left?
Yes.
Compelling gameplay. And then the funny thing is I'm not being a dick. I actually mean it's more compelling than this gameplay.
Oh, I love Dragon's Lair.
So this lady here pretty much never, ever, ever gets attacked by Mr. Scary Vampire carrying around a jet engine man.
He already met his 20 stone criteria.
True, and it's also very likely that in another just amazing sense of foresight, they probably don't want you letting her die so that, you know, you can actually beat the level.
To be frank, I think that's the only thing they got right, is making sure the puzzles don't break.
I don't think they do that all the time, though, honestly. I'm pretty certain you can break the puzzles of, like, half... Like, telekinesis alone can break half the stuff and make it impossible to finish. That's why they checkpoint you every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So, in a kind of obvious but still pretty funny move, we can now... Well, after a short... What the hell?
Hi!
After a short delay in Kane's O-face, we can definitely need some more water.
And he's never to be seen from again. Also, I like the coloring on the door.
I like how this door just magically ports you. Like, why didn't the other door do this? Why did you have to go through Magic Ghost Dimension Land, and in this case you don't? I don't know. Maybe they figured you'd had enough of it.
I want more Magic Ghost Dimension Land.
Nobody really wants more Magic Ghost Dimension Land.
I do.
No, you don't. You think you do, but you really don't. Well, the reason why you want it is because you don't have to do anything. You just sit here and comment on it, and I would have to play it. So that's why you want more.
Don't blame me for your suffering.
I'm just... The whole reason I'm making this is so people feel sorry for me. It's a cry for attention.
Yeah, well, I feel sorry for you.
Although, isn't that what the internet is? Just a desperate cry for attention?
Well, it wasn't always that way.
4chan could be called pleaseloveme.com.
Yeah.
Ow! Right in the baby maker.
I like that not only do you just, like... That wasn't just a throw, that was, like, an epic heave.
Yeah, he really, like, doesn't... He doesn't, like, hold back at all. Oh, missed. One thing if you haven't noticed is if you hear that sound where it goes wong, that's me not being able to cast a spell. For example, here I was trying to use telekinesis to take out both those chicks, but there's like a cooldown period. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense, but whatever. It'd be nice if you could just kind of blast at everybody without having to wait.
Or at the very least, if they had put, like, a cooldown indicator.
That'd be nice too. There are a lot of things they could have done to make this game more user-friendly.
Like having very different icons for things.
Yes, for example. That is an amazing example. Like, the difference between Fury and Berserk is essentially a tiny bit more flame spiral. And that's just a silly explanation. I'm curious how they phrased it in the design document. Berserk's symbol is more spirally fire.
Seriously. Fury is a fiery spiral. Okay, well, what about Berserk? It's more fiery spiral.
Oh, great, that's awesome. What'll immolation be? Oh, that's a fiery spiral.
Going the other way.
Oh, wow. You're good at this, Tim.
As are you,
You're
Bert.
the best designer ever. For this puzzle, more switches. There you go. I could just say that for every single update of every single section of every Blood Omen suit level. So in this puzzle, more switches.
In order to activate this switch, we actually need to first throw another switch, which in turn will activate two switches, which will turn.
Using our magic switch turning ability, which allows us to turn switches from distances.
They activated the rewind button on Kane's remote. They activated the
That was
rewind.
my rewind sound.
I was about to say it again, too. As if you actually rewound me.
No, that's a bad idea. And here's another random guard who apparently was trapped here the whole time. Or decided now would be a good time to attack by himself, even though 2 guards have been unable to kill us at the same time. That guy's got gusto.